LADAJA. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
My name is Chinedu Anichi. And this is Chinedu Anichi TV, United States of America. So you're welcome. Can you introduce yourself? Tell us where you're watching from. And if you have a contribution you can make.
Hi, my name is Ibrahim LADAJA. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm from Biu, Borno State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you have patiently listened to what we have been discussing, throughout last year, what happened is that this is Chinedu Anichi TV. This is our Facebook online program. So, as a Nigerian and as somebody who believes that Nigeria is one, so I have sections, days of different programs in the online TV. So I decided to dedicate to Wednesday for the Northern Nigerians. So deliberate on issues concerning them and how possible solutions can come. So this is what I did. We have invited over 14 guest speakers, captains of industries, academic giants, socialists, and other things throughout last year. So this is our first program this year. And we have some comrades, Comrade Hassim, Jack, Comrade Roja, and others. So network is making it that I don't know what is really happening. Maybe the local network is not in consonance with what we're doing here, but you are here. So for listening to a little time, what contribution can you make, sir?
The issue of, are we talking about northern Nigeria in particular or Nigerian security in particular?
It's not only on security. We are talking about the problem of the youths. So, but because this is a northern Nigeria program, you understand? So they tend to always refer to them, but it is a national program whereby every Nigerian listens to what we're saying.
Yeah. So the issue of security in northern Nigeria is something that is very worrisome, and I think the federal government, including the state governors, are not doing enough to tackle the insecurity. Because if you look at what is happening in Zamfara, in Katsina, and in Plateau, is something that has to do with resources, natural resources. And this, while people are dying, they are mining in those areas and all of that. So it's something that the federal government has to look into it very well and see who are the people behind this. And in some cases, the federal government must have human intelligence, because when you have a country, you must have intelligence whereby they can be able to give you a report, not just a report from human intelligence, whereby they will be there on ground to find out what is going on, why are these things happening, and all of that. And in Nigeria, we have a satellite. If something is going to happen in those areas, there must be satellite whereby the federal government can be able to know who are these people behind all this killing and all of that. And I look at it, that's number one. Number two, issue that has to do with creating jobs. How we have millions of people that are on the street without any job. And if you look at the whole northern Nigeria, There's no any industry whereby it can be that gives job to people that can work there and so on and so forth. So this too is a problem that will solve the insecurity in northern Nigeria and Nigeria at large. So we have to look at all those things, and we have to question the government of, okay, what are they doing to address this issue? Just like former President Buhari, he hasn't done enough in tackling the issue, and Tinubu is here too, which I think they don't know what they are doing in terms of addressing the main cause of the insecurity, and what they have no plan on, okay, how they are going to address that. And in dealing with, you are in the United States, you see how the agencies work, how they collaborate, how the intelligence community works to address insecurity. But in Nigeria, I think it's really different. There's no any collaboration between the entire community. There's no when they know something that is.
There's no synergy.
Yeah.
There's no synergy between the communities and the agencies.
Yes, they don't have that, because they don't have any. It's like every agency is working on its own. There's no any collaboration whereby they can be able to.
There's no synergy.
Yeah, for them to work together to address the insecurity. So I think this is something that is very concern for the federal government to be able to do that, for them to be able to see a result in Nigeria.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, our brother and uncle. You have just mentioned insecurity. One of the things they mentioned was education, because they said lack of education has contributed to even this insecurity, because people are not educated. They have very little opportunity, many opportunity for employment. That's one of them. Two is that indoctrination is easier to permeate an uneducated soul or mind, so to carry out some illicit activities because it's not educated. So, and a lot of things. So, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, education is very important for any society, for any country to develop, because when you don't educate the young ones or the new generation, then that country or that society is doomed to fail. In the situation of northern Nigeria, the education is not as how people think that, okay, there is people don't go to school. Actually, people do go to school, but the population of people that go to school is even more than the Alhaji on the street. But the issue of education in each state, in the northern states, most of them have university, college, and all of that. But after they have finished, they're done with their school, or after they have finished their school, they don't have job for those people, and some of them they lose interest the young generation they will lose interest, because you have someone that has a degree and there's no job for him, and you have someone that has a master's degree and all of that, but they cannot be able to find a job. And the job in Nigeria, we all know that, okay, you have to be who is who for you to even get employment. And everybody, they are they are concentrating on federal government job rather than the private sectors. And in northern Nigeria, the private sectors are not that much for them to be able to hire people that can be able to work for them. So there's a lot of people that have finished a degree, master's degree, but there's no job for them to do. You just see them in the village, or just living at home and all of that. So part of not having job for them, that contribute to decline in people going to school. So I think when people
because
finish,
what you are trying to bring out is that the morale is low, because the ones that have already gone, they have not even seen them being employed.
yes,
So there's no motivation from those who have been to school, because they are not yet employed. So every other person will be saying that the school is a scam. That even those who have gone, they are getting nothing.
yeah, because if you look at millions of people each year graduate from university, you go to NYC and all of that, but there's no job for them. Everybody is going for the federal government. I have to work CBN. For you to work at CBN, no matter how smart you are, or no matter what your grade is, if you don't know someone there, you're not going to get a job there. So likewise, NNPC and all of that. But there's no any private sector in northern Nigeria that is going to take at least 1,000 or recruit 1,000 or 2,000 people to work for them. That says, okay, they have degree and all of that. So the economic is not, the economic of the nation is not really attracting even investors or foreign investors to come and invest in the country. So that is why the country will be declined towards a failed state, because there's no job for the young people. There's no job for the young generation, and it's everywhere in Nigeria, not just northern Nigeria, but in every part of the country. This is the problem that we're facing right now.
Yeah, thank you, Ibrahim Abubakar LADAJA. This is the first time you're coming live on this program, and I most respectfully and humbly adore some of your dispositions here, and I will also encourage you to always come around and look at what we're doing. I saw you have been patiently on this comment section. I decided to bring you up, even though for some personal reasons you're behind the camera, you're answering on audio, but your contribution is noted and assimilated. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay. So I think before you drop, you told us you are from Biu in Borno. So this is one of our elder brothers, and you have spoken to us. Please, for those of you who are here, you heard from Abubakar, Ibrahim Abubakar LADAJA from Biu in Borno State of Nigeria. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.